It's snowing! It's snowing, everybody! Hi! You got to start with snow! It's snowing in the library! It'll be snowing in your house. So this is such a fun craft. In this craft, you will get to throw snowballs in your house. Can you believe that? How often do you get to be told that you're allowed to throw something in your house and throw snow? Okay, not real snow, not real snow. They are cotton balls. These are going to be your snowballs for this craft. So fun. We're gonna get started right away, everybody, because this craft is gonna take some time. So what we're making is an Igloo Snowball Basketball Hoop. That is a tongue twister. Let's see if you can all say it. Ready, go. Igloo Snowball Basketball Hoop. Igloo Snowball Basketball Hoop. Say it 5 times. Nice job, you got it. Good job. So in your kit, you're gonna have these directions and some pictures on how to get it together. And you're also gonna have a template for a circle. You will have a piece of cardboard, just a random piece of cardboard. I wonder what we'll use that for. And you will have these cool little pieces of styrofoam. And then you'll have also a few pieces of cotton balls. These are your snowballs. These are the fun part. Well, I mean, building is fun too. What we're gonna wanna do first is take your cardboard piece. Actually, first you're gonna wanna take your circle template and you wanna cut that out. So cut that out and trace it onto your cardboard. After you've traced it onto your cardboard, you're gonna wanna decide if you want this extra little rectangle on the end of it. You're gonna wanna decide, do you want to have this extra little tunnel or doorway into your igloo? Because this is your igloo. This is the igloo part of your basketball hoop. So, do you want this little door, or you don't have to have it, in which case you would not draw the extra little rectangle and you just leave it a circle. Your call. Whenever you decide, I'd like you to put it on there or don't put it on there, and then go ahead and cut it out. Okay? And once you've cut it out, we can start putting our igloo together. We're going to be putting them together with our styrofoam pieces. These are our igloo pieces. This is our outer ice snow. What's so cool about this is you don't need glue. All we need is water, and they stick right together. All I did was stuck it together with water. That's it. Now, if you add too much water, it will be a science experiment for you. If you take one of these styrofoam pieces and just dip it into water, I'd like you to watch what it'll do. That is something you don't want to do with all of them, or you will not have styrofoam to make your igloo with, okay? But if you want to try it with one piece just to see what it'll do, I want you to try it and do it. We're going to get started though. Also keep in mind, whatever you use, wherever you put the water on these, pretend the water is glue. So only put glue, water, where you want to stick this, okay? So don't cover the whole thing in water, only where you're going to be sticking the styrofoam piece. Another trick is you can wet a paper towel so that you can just kind of dip your styrofoam onto the paper towel to wet it. That'll work so much easier than trying to dip it into a bowl or something of water, because then your styrofoam won't get super wet and it won't do whatever is going to happen when you do stick it in that bowl of water. Let's get started. So we're going to take our cardboard piece that we've cut out in styrofoam, and we're going to start sticking it on. All I'm going to do is dab it onto there and then stick it onto the cardboard like this. I also want you to keep in mind, see, it sticks just like glue. So cool. Keep in mind that if you made your little extra tunnel piece, you don't want to fill that in because that's your doorway. If you didn't make it, make sure that you do leave a space for a doorway, because igloos have doors. All right, so they have to get in somehow, right? So you're just taking it and you're just gluing all your pieces around like this, all the way around. So do a layer, get it on there. They stick so easily and so quickly. This is so fun. See, just sticks right on. And all I'm doing is dipping it onto my paper towel and then sticking it onto the cardboard. Do, 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 do. all the way around so that I'm making my circle for my first layer of my igloo. Almost complete. All right, and if you find that maybe your styrofoam pieces are too long, like this one was a little long, you can cut the styrofoam. It cuts really easy. See? So I cut it right in half, that last piece, because it was too long right there. Can you see that? You can't really. Oh yeah, right there. Sorry, I was pointing to the wrong one. I just cut it right in half because it was just a little too big. But there you go. So we have our first layer. Now, before I move on to the rest of the layers, I want to go ahead and make my doorway here. So if you have a doorway, this is the time to do that. What we're going to do for that is we're going to take, I already have 2 of these stuck together, so I'm going to just take these. You're going to stack 3 high on each side of your door, okay? I have 2 high. I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 and then just add a 3rd. But when you stack them, maybe kind of start angling them in a little bit, because you're also going to want them to start attaching. I'll show you in a second. So I put 3 on that side. Now I'm putting 3 on this side. 1, 2, and 3. So what I did was I just kind of started angling them in a little bit, see? Because now we're going to close it in. So however many it takes to close it in, then that's what you do here. Stick it in there. It's going to take 2, it looks like. So what I did is I wet one side and I flipped it over and wet the other side so that both sides have glue on them so that they'll stick together. And then I have my little door. Oh, it's so cute. All right, so I'm this far along. Now I'm going to finish stacking the rest of my igloo. All you're going to do is the same thing. We're just going to go around again. I'm going to make 3 more layers. Okay, so just take your styrofoam, wet them, and do 3 more layers of igloo. Or styrofoam, igloo, styrofoam, whatever you want to call it, right? And then you'll be able to do some fun stuff. So who knows anything about igloos? Where would you find igloos? Yeah, probably Alaska, right? That would be a place that I would think that you would find them. Very right, very right. And what are the name of the people that we associate with igloos? Yeah, Eskimos, that's who I associate with them, right. So I'm on my 3rd layer. And igloos, are they made out of just snow? No, just snow wouldn't work, would it? No, there has to be an ice. There has to be ice involved, because just snow will not hold these and keep them warm enough and strong enough. All right, there's actually so much that goes into making an igloo. It's not just what we're doing. Like real igloos have much more to it, because they also need to make sure that, I have my 3 layers, by the way. They also need to make sure that they're going to be able to maybe make a little fire inside to keep them warm or cook their food. This one didn't stick really well. I'm going to add some more glue. So that's something maybe if you weren't thinking about. So I have my 3 layers. Now I want to start putting layers. So I put these straight up. Now I want to start angling them so that the top of my igloo is going to start making like a dome. Okay, but as I'm angling it, I'm going to put 1 more layer, and then I'm going to decide, because we're making this as a basketball hoop, you have to decide exactly how big you want your hoop, so the hole at the top, to be, because you know, you want your cotton balls to snowballs, sorry, to fit in there. Otherwise, if you try to make a basket, that may not work out too well, right? If you make your hole too small. So that's something to think about as you're putting your hoop together here, or closing up the top, I guess should say, closing up the top. All right, so keep that in mind. Now also, once you get to the top, you can go all the way around now once you get to that top layer, because your door is made. So I've kind of started angling it in. All right, and I'm gonna add some wetness to this one here because they are, actually I'm gonna use my finger and dip it. Yeah, so I'm putting wetness here and sticking these together. I haven't been sticking them together on the sides, only like up and down. So, all right, this is looking good. I think that that hole is probably still pretty big. So I'm gonna add another layer. And I think what I'm also gonna do is, here we go, angle it in even more. So on this layer, which I probably, in hindsight, should have done as I was building, I put this piece like halfway with this crack of these two pieces. Now, if you do that all the way up instead of doing it the way that I did it this whole time, which you guys may have already even learned and known, it will actually hold your igloo better. It actually makes it sturdier to do it that way. Some of you may have already even known that. And I knew that, I just didn't do it. Knowing and doing are two different things, right? All right. This is actually so fun. So exciting to make this. All right. Almost finished. There's one wall here that is not wanting to really stay nice for me, and it's because I didn't do what I showed you to make it stronger, and so it keeps trying to fall in on me. So maybe keep that in mind when you're building yours. Keep that strength thing in mind. All right, I think I can fit maybe like a half piece. I'm gonna cut a little half piece here. I think I have a little space for a half piece, and I am going to do I'm going to do 3 sides, yeah, like that, because there we go. All right, so I have this much of my igloo done. Isn't that so neat? I'm actually going to leave it like this for my basketball hoop, I think, because I want so let's play basketball. All right, let's do this. So you're going to set it either on the table or on the floor. You can play this by yourself, or you can play it in teams. So you're going to take your cotton balls and you're going to see how many you can get into your basket. You could do like a minute challenge. Like, how many can I get in there in a minute? Let's see. Oh, first you have to pick a spot. Like, how far are you going to stand? So I'll stand like right here. Okay. And then, yeah, like do like a minute challenge since it's just me. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, no. Yes, 1, 2. No, not 2. Hey, I got 2 out of 4. Not bad, not bad. So you can do like a minute challenge, or if you're like with another player, you can see who can get the most in a minute, or whatever, however you want to make your rules up. Because, well, it's your game, it's your craft. So fun. When you're finished playing your game, you can either keep it as a game, or you can take the rest of your pieces and you can complete the igloo and just finish it up so that it's a dome shape. And then you can just have an igloo if you'd like. So it's your choice if you want to have an igloo or if you want to keep a basketball, an Igloo Snowball Basketball Hoop. It's your choice. It's your choice, everybody. You decide. Have fun doing this craft, because I know I did. I love how these just stick together with water. I think that's the coolest thing ever. So have fun throwing your snow in the house. The only time you'll ever probably get to do that. Have fun, everybody. See you later.